I don't know that I'll ever be more shocked at the potential that just a few people have to like make something that seems impossible possible.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
The harness community, it started in a moment that so many people and their communities were being attacked.
Love is 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 love cannot be killed or swept aside.
When one community, any community is being attacked, all of us are under threat. All of us, no matter how safe we think we are.
Wilmer, America, and I, we decided we would gather a group of artists and activists in Wilmer's living room and just open up a space where we could hear and really listen to folks that are on the front lines.
I believe Harness started out as this energy. We encapsulated this energy in this room, and then that energy became an attitude. An attitude when you look to your left and to your right, you saw incredibly brilliant minds who were vulnerable enough to say, these are my weaknesses, these are my strengths.
There was a need. People could support and other people could receive, and do it in a way that was not transactional, that was really based on building community and helping each other in a way that we'd never seen before. In this gathering that we had, magic happened.
At the beginning of Harness, when we went from Wilmer's living room and Ryan had the idea for a big main stage event, we had no money, we had no support, we had no help. It was just like a pipe dream. It was like, are you insane? What do you mean?
How do we actually create a world where these stories not only can be told, but they can actually really inspire?
And it was one foot in front of the other. It was one conversation, one collaboration. It was just a shock to me because I had never imagined that something so full and rich and realized could just emerge so quickly.
And I think our first job really was to amplify the people that were doing the work, in the front line. I think that to me is the first responsibility that we all had as artists.
And when you bring people in that represent different communities with other folks and share stories, you start to envision a new way of being with each other. And within this harness community, we're not only, trying to envision that, but we're trying to practice that.
We have always attempted to meet the moment from where we are right now, not from what we needed 4 years ago or 7 years ago. It's what does our community need right now?
What started as a little meeting in a living room has now grown into a much more robust community of folks who are all in the same real struggle together of like, how do we make sense of this world?
I think everyone, once they enter a harness space, they channel something else and they allow themselves to thrive and freely run with not only their thoughts, their creativity, but their healing powers. So to me, harness is a place of healing, energizing, but a place for ideas, and a place where everything can be possible.
To give each other the courage to go deeper into our artistry, to go deeper into the truth, to go deeper into authenticity, creates better storytelling in the world, whether that's on TV and film, or whether that's in poetry and painting, or whether that's on the picket line or on the front lines. There's courage and there's bravery and there's artistry in this community. And that's not something that any one person can hold for themselves. We grow courage and we grow strength in community.
Yeah, so that's kind of the story of harness in a nutshell.